25
Yes,
seconds.
boys, we're ready. We've got 25-second wait, let's go.
Welcome back to
Formula
the
V.
Division 2 in Formula V, and we're new to the commentating. We commentated yesterday in the Div 3 race. What a hectic start to our commentating career, and we just gotta see what it's like.
Oh, we're out in quali.
Tonight.
Everyone on their outlaps, I'm going to assume.
So, good luck to all the drivers tonight, racing, or this morning if you're American.
Yeah.
Depends on where you're from. And Swifty Racer has retired from the session.
Has he? He's going to last the first challenge, I reckon. Right, there we go. I might have figured this out. It's going to be good though today, I reckon. It's going to be a solid race.
Hopefully. Not as bad as yesterday.
No, this is
Surely
the next level. Yeah, hopefully not.
Div 2 cars are normally better there. Worse on downforce, but they just you just don't seem to see much crashes in F2. Not as bad as the F1 cars. You're not as much pace. You don't see much pace. You don't. There's, like I said, not much downforce on the cars, so you see pure. Oh, and Jamie 99 has set a 119.24.
That was a good qualifying. Very quick qualifying as well, though. I was quite surprised. I thought it was going to be short quali, but no. It was just straight quali. One shot. So Jamie got the start he wanted to today. Going off the back of... He wins both the sprint and the feature. And Young Shots. And... who else was it? Young Shots and Verified don't score any points. He will win the driver's constructorship today. But it's down to if he can do that.
Hopefully Jamie can secure the championship today, but I can't say much on who I want to support because
after yesterday you cursed everyone.
Well,
you cursed
that
everyone.
was not my fault. Just mistakes happen, innit?
Exactly, yeah.
Their cars. Just hopefully not as many safety cars as yesterday.
Oh, don't, please, no. But I do reckon that the sprint race will be interesting. I'm looking forward to the sprint race. I think we've got 13 laps of sprint, and then we've got a 19-lap race for the feature.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting start to the Div 2 race, as Jamie is the head of the pack. Wow.
Jamie starts on pole.
I don't know. I can't remember who his championship rivals are.
I think it's Verify and...
Shots.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah, Verify and Shots. Are they off or are they?
We're off.
Oh, yeah. Right. Jamie gets Buffer. Oh, wait, no, Bufferino field. How's he at the front? How's Bufferino at the front? Oh, well. I mean, is it formation?
Jamie is
formation.
in 10th.
He's in 10th. Did he... He doesn't have grid penalties, does he? I don't know.
Hopefully
hello.
Not.
There's a bit of... Someone's decided to pay a visit into some of the bits on the side of the track, just making sure that they're sturdy enough for the race.
Well, we'll just have to see and hopefully wish the best for like every driver.
Yeah, hopefully a good clean race day. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, and Jamie's gone into the barrier.
Has he? Oh dear. Resolute's been disqualified. I'm gonna guess for contact maybe.
He's fine. He's
Jamie's disqualified.
Yeah, but he's at the start. He's fine.
Yeah. is Resolute Rally at the front though. So, I mean, currently Jamie is behind both of his championship rivals right now, which isn't giving him the best advantage into his championship push.
Thought Jamie was on pole. Turns out they ain't. They're 10th.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be a reverse grid, maybe on something. I don't know. I can't remember if it is. But anyway, as the drivers go back round to the grid to line up, yeah, both the drivers.
These F2 cars are so nice.
Exactly, yeah, they sound a lot better. Sometimes after hearing F1 for too long, definitely like hearing the sound of an F2 car. So just reform the grid before we get underway for the sprint.
Let's watch Jamie for his start. Since this is going to be a very hard race for him.
2, 5 red lights. And 5 red lights, and away we go. Bufferino with a good
Jamie
start off the line.
That good of a start. He's sliding. He's going for the move for 9th. Going round through the inside. He's took the place on Sparkles.
And Resolute Rally and Verify having a battle. Young Shots moving up to 4th.
He's gone through the
Fraser
inside.
And Miles Good having a big battle.
He's been hit.
Who's been hit?
Jamie, he's been hit by
Has he got
Verify.
damage? Has he got damage?
Don't know. I'm gonna check. He's got the tiniest bit of damage, and Swifty Racer's out of the race.
I saw debris fly across my screen. Virtual safety already. We're having a repeat yesterday already.
Safety car.
Safety, full safety, wow.
And it looks as Jamie has a bit of damage to his right wing as it's been taken off the end plate.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good for him at all. Final Flame, I think, has got some damage.
But hopefully he'll be able to pit under the safety car and get a good restart.
Final Flame's got no front wing. I think him and Swifty must have made contact somewhere.
This is not the greatest start to a race.
It's only the sprint. It's alright. It's not terrible. At least it's not the full. So the drivers do have a second chance, I guess. A lot of people pitting.
3 people are going into the pits.
Yeah, 3 people pitting. One of them being Young Shots. So
4,
Jamie. Oh, Jamie's
5,
in the pits as well, though.
including Jamie and D-Block.
Yeah, there's 5, 6 in the pits. Now, does Jamie? Where does Jamie get out of the pits? He's had a very unfortunate blockage there from
a double stack.
Yeah,
they've played it very smart.
Yeah, Young Shots has been gifted there quite a good advantage.
They played it very smart there with the double stack, keeping him behind.
You never know, it might have been something that was organised. But yeah, I think the front of the grid basically stayed the same since the start. Bufferino stayed at the front. Miles and Fraser had a good battle. They had a good battle. Miles and Fraser, I was watching that. It was a good battle. Got Furk in 4th still, Verify in 5th. So Jamie's got to make a lot of overtakes to guarantee himself a win over his 2 rivals today. But he also needs them not to score points, which will be a challenge now for him, since Verify is so high up the grid now. He's stuck up he's in 5th place, just behind Furk, and then Young Shots is down in 9th, so it might be easy for Jamie to get Young Shots maybe into the non-championship point positions, but Verify it's gonna take something for Verify to drop out of the points, I'm pretty sure. I think. Oh, who's going to the pits? Did someone just go into the pits or not? Or
no, no one's gone into the pits so far. I haven't seen any.
Someone just looked like they were about to drive into the pits. I was like, who's just gone in then?
But Jamie is stuck in P11 behind.
Don't butcher it.
A shoe.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Shockstra?
Stra. Yeah, maybe Shockstra. Oh, he's nearly spun it there. He's nearly given Jamie some more damage. That was
Hopefully.
close. Going up on the front of the grid then. Why? What's going? I swear they raced through the safety car. Honestly. Young Shots just made a double overtake.
Jamie almost did the same move that he did in Div 3 yesterday, crashing into that same wall that he crashed yesterday.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good for him. He's stuck in the third gear. I think he might have just forgotten how to upshift and downshift for a minute. But it's alright.
No, he wasn't wanting to.
He's probably paced himself a bit. Oh, Miles nearly just spun himself out.
Buffering and Phil's gone down to second, but then.
I don't know what's going on. They're so far behind the safety car. The safety car coming in this lap. Yeah, I guess it's coming in this lap.
I don't know. 2 laps and then it comes in, I guess.
Yeah, so it should be in this lap.
I'll give you the restart.
Alright. It is. I hope it comes in this lap, so we can get underway for some more racing in this sprint before the proper race.
Miles is in first.
Yeah, somehow I'd have thought he got an illegal overtake for that, but never know. Yeah, safety car is in this lap. So I expect that we're going to see the grid bunch up now. Everyone getting ready to get a good start. We'll watch it from the front of the grid.
I'm going to watch it from Jamie to see if he or she can make any moves.
Right, and we're back up to racing speed. Miles got a good start from the restart. Bufferino stays in second place. Fraser Fishy just behind him. Oh, and Young Shots overtaking Verify. That
he's gone from P9 to P5. Oh my god.
Verify re-overtaking. They're battling through here. This is good
Jamie's
racing
made it
here.
up into P10.
I think
Sparkles
that's good.
gave the position to Jamie.
Young Shot now chasing Verify. Oh, Resolute Rally pushing Young Shots into the gravel a bit. Oh, yellows. Is that Mama Zelda?
Yeah, he went off the track into the gravel.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think they've got damage. I don't know why I'm saying she. Final Flame making an overtake, and does he make it stick? He's made it stick. D-Block probably going to go try and have another go back at him, but it's not going to happen. Oh, someone spun! Who is that? Who's just spun? I think it might have been D-Block who spun. That was unfortunate.
Was it D-Block or Shockstra?
I think it was one of them. I don't know who. Someone spun.
But Jamie is in P8 behind Young Shots.
So that's one of the people he needs no points on.
I'm gonna watch Jamie since this is gonna be hopefully one of the most class overtakes we see today.
Thurk maybe going for a dive bomb into the first corner. He's going for the overtake, and he's been. That's very good defending from Bufferino.
There's contact, and Jamie's got damage.
Does he?
Left end
He's
flap.
up into 7th. He's up into 7th place though somehow. Where's Young Shots? He's behind him still. Yeah. Alright.
But he's got damage.
Thurk probably going to try and make an overtake. That's fair enough. That's good sportsmanship, but from Jamie there. I think Thurk can go for an overtake on Bufferino Phil. Just trying to keep that gap under 2/10, maybe for an overtake on a straight.
Will he overtake now? He's going to overtake.
Battles from Sparkles and.
He's going to overtake now.
He makes the overtake. Does he make it stick? Does he make it stick?
Oh,
side by side racing. It is absolutely amazing. Let's watch this on board with Bufferino Phil. Thurk about a third of a car length in front right now. Can Bufferino fight back for the position? He's giving him room. He's showed him the room. Just a little bit. He's going side by side, and he's made them. He's defended very, very well. I'll give that to him. That's a bloody good bit of defending. Oh, has there been a bit of contact there from Resolute Rally and Fraser Fishy maybe? Verify now chasing.
Jamie's gone down to places.
Young Shot and Verify. Young Shot overtaking Verify. Side by side into turn 1.
Is he going to go for the move again?
Oh, it's good. It's a late braking from Verify. Young Shot nearly just lost the car, so that he's unfortunately lost that position. Who's that? Fraser Fishy now going for an Jamie now going for an overtake on Young Shots. Does he make it stick? He's made it stick very well. He's now chasing down Verify.
Well, he's got end plate damage. He can still make those moves.
Exactly. It's good. It's good driving there. Ferk maybe going to have another go at Bufferino Phil.
Young Shots is. Oh, he picked up the pace and could have moved.
Oh, Jamie. He's out. I think he might have locked up there. Oh, he's come back on and nearly made contact with Final Flame. Might have been a little bit of contact. Set to 2 yellows.
Oh,
who's that spun? Who's that
big
spun?
Young Shots and Verify.
Jamie's just been gifted something there. I'm sure he's very happy with that. It's very unfortunate for the racers. Like, oh, who's just spun up in... Where's Sector 1? Oh, Strauss just spun it. I'm trying to get back on track. It's unfortunate. It might end the race there. Sector 1 and 2 yellow flag. Jamie might be going for an overtake on Fraser Fishy.
Oh,
not
Resolute
quite happening.
Rally has got a time penalty for multiple warnings.
Don't know why he's got that. Jamie and Fraser Fishy having an absolute race and a half here. It's really good. It's really good defending by Fraser Fishy. Little bit of contact there for Jamie's front
Is he going to go around the outside?
No, I think he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful now. He's got Zelda pushing into his back. Oh, Resolute Rally and Sparkle's having a battle here. It's good. It's really
Jamie
good
looks
racing
like he's
today.
pushing the car of Fraser Fishy, but Fraser's now starting to pull away from Jamie.
Really good racing from all the drivers here today. This could be a DRS train now from Mama Zelda up to...
DRS trade from
Oh,
Fraser
yellows in Sector
Jamie.
2. What's happened?
Oh, Jamie's going for the move.
Does he make it stick? He's about he's like just in front. Is he gonna do a switchback? Maybe. Fraser Fishy. That's good defending from Fraser Fishy. Can he make it happen? Round the inside. He's got DRS somehow. He's still got DRS. He's pulling away. Mama Zelda going for the overtake on Fraser Fishy. Maybe get the double on Jamie. Going down the inside. No, it's well defended. Oh, but he might have had a bit of an overbreak there. Mama Zelda now side by side. Nice. It's well done. It's the Final Flame now behind Bufferino Phil. Ferk managed to get a big gap to Bufferino Phil. D-Block chasing Sparkles now. Fraser Fishy maybe looking for another overtake this lap. But I think Jamie's championship hopes of winning it all today might
Mama
just
Zelda with
be
another
gone.
time penalty. Not another time penalty. There's a new time penalty with Mama Zelda for 3 seconds.
Was it multiple ones again?
Who just went off? I just saw someone slide.
I think it was Final Flame. I think it was Final Flame. I don't know though. Did they have damage? No, I don't know.
Let's see the onboard for Verify.
To be fair, this is looking good for Jamie. They're not in high points positions. But I don't think they'll drop out of the points. They're definitely... Jamie likes where they are. He might be going for an overtake though on Final Flame down the pit straight.
And does he stick it? Does he stick it?
Yeah, he's made that move very well.
And he's took it.
Defending.
Final Flame was going for the inside.
I shoot start another time penalty of 3 seconds. Young Shot making an overtake on Fraser Fishy. He's made it stick. That was a very good overtake.
Jamie catching time on Bufferino Phil. Almost 500 I don't know the times.
500 for a second. No, 5/10 of a second behind him. There you go. Oh, Final Flame into the gravel. I think he took that corner a bit wide. And he re-enters behind Verify in 9th. Very unfortunate. He's in a very good position there.
Young Shot
having a battle. He's definitely pushing. I think he knows what's on the line here for Jamie. I think he's definitely going to make this an interesting battle for the championship, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Jamie basically pushing Buffalo Phil's car through the track.
Oh, he's nearly spun it.
Slipped.
He's kept very good control of the car there. Very nearly out. Now down the pit straight. Can Jamie make the overtake on Buffalo Phil? DRS is open. And I think he's going to do it. Into turn 1. He's done it. He's on the podium. Mama Zelda going for an overtake maybe on the outside. Oh,
now he needs to make so much more time to get to M-Fuck. Can he do that time in 3 laps?
I know, it might be too much of a risk. Maybe he needs to just defend this position he's got and hope that the rest of the group can help him in his battle. Verify within 4/10 of Fraser Fisher right now. Young shot out of the DRS though of Mama Zelda, but in the DRS of Fraser Fisher. So this could be good for Verify. He could be making multiple positions in this race just from where he is.
Oh.
Based on the fact that Young Shots hasn't got any DRS. Mama Zelda now chasing Bufferino Phil. Only 3 laps left of this sprint. Good racing from all the drivers here. It's very unfortunate that Swifty crashed, but it's definitely been an amazing sprint. A lot of action. Verify closing that gap down just ever so slightly to Fraser Fisher. Maybe looking for an overtake on the main straight. Jamie's pulled out of the DRS zone. No, he hasn't. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's Sector 3 yellows. Resolute Rally. Is it? Oh, yeah, he spun it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Unlucky for him.
Young Shots into 5th position now. So now he's chasing down Bufferino. Now he's chasing down Bufferino. This could be good. Jamie's managed to get a 2-second gap to Bufferino Phil. So even for Young Shots to make that overtake into 4th position, I don't know if he'll make it into the top 3. There's a fight going on behind us, behind them. Mama Zelda going for Young Shots, maybe trying to get back at him.
Oh, and he's gone onto the grass a bit.
Yeah. Oh, and that isn't over. That isn't. Oh, no. It's side by side. That is good racing there from Mama Zelda and Young Shots. Side by side, turn through turn. This is insane racing. Young Shots back in front. Only just. It is side by side racing here. Get on board.
What's going to happen here?
It's very good racing there, side by side.
No!
Oh, he spun. Young Shot spun. Oh no. That is heartbreak.
Just the wheel taps.
So unfortunate.
Even the wheel taps can hit you and spin.
That is so unfortunate.
Unlucky, man.
That is so unlucky for him. Mama Zelda, too far behind to make the overtake on this straight. She's probably trying to make up as much time as he can. Fraser Fisher, nearly maybe into a dive-on position for Verify, but not quite. Sparkles maybe going to make an overtake on Resolute Rally. Oh, it was close. He didn't quite have the gap though.
That was such an unfortunate turn of events for Young Shots there.
Very good racing though, it was just very unfortunate. He got a little wheel tap.
He's going to be fuming.
Mama Zelda, yeah, he will be disappointed with that. He won't be happy at all. Mama Zelda does have a 3-second penalty though, doesn't he?
He still has the feature race, but
yeah, exactly. He's still got the feature.
He wanted this position in the sprint.
Exactly, because the sprint is deciding the grid. I'm pretty sure. So right now, Jamie will line up in 3rd if that's the case. So all he's got to do is hold this, stay composed, and hope for the best. Mama Zelda may be going for an overtake on Bufferino Phil down the main straight, but he does have a 3-second time penalty, which means he will finish this race in about 8th place. No.
Will we see an overtake here?
Yeah, he's got the pace to do it. Amazing pace there.
That was
verified. I think he's got front wing damage. Let's watch this. Let's go back to Verify. Watch his point of view chasing Bufferino Phil. He's not got damage.
Will he make the move down here onto turn 7?
No, that was risky with that
Oh no!
Oh,
Mama
Mama
Zelda!
Zelda's into the wall.
Took a bit too much of the curb, yeah. Had to try and control the car while it's spinning, yeah, and
So
just obviously.
that's giving Young Shot one more position back that he desperately needs now.
Verifies in that good position, but he can't. I don't think he will be able to take this off of buffering and fill this P4.
No, I don't think so. Down the final straight we'll go. Miles wins the sprint with an amazing drive. Firkin second. Jamie comes home into third position. Amazing drive.
With
Bufferino
that
Phil
end plate
in fourth.
damage and.
Yeah, it didn't seem to affect him that much at all, which is very good for him. Young Shots finishes in seventh. Fraser in sixth. Verifying fifth. Final Flame in eighth. Mama Zelda in ninth. Resolute Rally in 10th. Sparkles in 11th. D-Block in 12th. And Star in 13th.
Some amazing driving there today, but that was so unlucky for Mama Zelda and Young Shots as they spun. Also for Swifty Racer as he crashed out on the first lap. But this track, like I said yesterday, was it's such an unpredictable circuit. And you just don't know what's going to happen. But we'll just have to see what happens in the feature race, won't we? Amazing drive from Miles. And Jamie getting that P3 from P10 with the end plate damage, which is very good.
Drivers lift their trophies for the sprint. But it's only the sprint, lads. We've got one more race to go. This is good. So for Jamie's title concerns, that was a very good race for him. He was 110 points clear at the start of this. But now he goes, I think, further clear than that.
Hopefully he can make his points back up with the feature race.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to see from here now what happens.
Very good race though. Really good sprint.
I think now we'll have full a short quali.
Yeah. No, I think the sprint was the grid. So that is the term where everyone finishes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So that was, because we don't. I don't think we're going into anything. I think
as you can see, I've never socialised with F2 in my life.
No, I think it's just general rules, mate. You just haven't got brain cells.
I think I have. I just can't can't pass English or maths. Either can I read or write, but simple as that. So lights out and away we go for the.
It's not.
Oh, and Jamie's in P1. Oh wait, is it?
I'm actually confused at this point. We've gone from having him in P1. Oh, it's just confusing.
So is he in P1 or?
He starts in P1 then.
I think this is the formation lap.
Yeah, this is the formation lap, so he'll start in P1. Very good for him.
Man, I'm getting so confused now. I'm not used to seeing formation laps really.
We're all getting confused, don't worry.
But like I said before, this track is very what's the word for it now? I use big boy words for it.
Yeah.
It's very it's very hard to navigate, but it's very hard to.
Track. Zandvoort is not a track that I personally like.
See, with this turn here where Jamie's gone over, see if you're going in there too wide, Jay, you go over that curb a bit too much, Jay, you'll just hit in there. You'll hit into that other car, and you'll hit them into the gravel and ruin their race.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate for anyone that happens to. Ferg has been disqualified from the formation lap.
Let's see what happens on this starting lap of the Dutch GP of round 8 in Formula V racing, Div 2.
Now, for the grid to reform. Looking forward to this. 19 laps of action today.
It's going to be a very good race, in my opinion.
It will be fun to watch. I am deeply looking forward to it.
Hopefully it's fun to watch to drive as well.
Yeah, exactly. I do hope they enjoy this, because this is a very tricky track, but if you get it right, it is amazing.
Sector 3.
It's just going to be because... Right, the 5 red lights, and away we go. It's a good start off the line from Jamie Sparkles, very good start as well. Verify overtaken maybe into the first corner, no. Verify going for a dive bomb maybe. Very good racing.
Both
Verify
of the
keeps third position.
Keep it very nice and keep it into a 1-2 lockout, as Verify's in P3. Ferg makes it up the order to P6, and Final Flame. Never mind, Final Flame goes back down.
Resolute Rally. Oh, whoa, big crash.
Oh, no.
Buffer in the field, miles out. D-Block out of the race. That's 3 cars out in one. That is really unfortunate. I didn't quite catch what happened.
I don't see that, but I'll look at the replay now, aka your stream.
That looked really bad. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so the grid. Wait. So the grid is. So the grid is set from both from quali for the sprint and the feature, but for the sprint it's reverse grid. It's reverse grid for the sprint, and for the quali it's the normal thing.
Okay, that's a bit confusing for F1 watchers and.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's only a virtual safety car for that. That's like 3 cars out. Are they that far out of the gravel?
Yeah. I never even saw the crash.
Was
it on turn 7 again?
I think so.
That was so unlucky for Miles, who had such a good sprint race.
He did. He had a very good sprint race, and it's so unfortunate to see him out.
Same with Butterino Phil, with him and ending up into the gravel.
Yeah, but we're back on the way now.
I think turn 7. And let's see if it will be a good race.
Yeah, a bit cleaner.
Oh no! Jamie is crashed into the.
Does he have damage?
Turn 10, and he's got damage on his wing. I think damage on his wing.
Oh, that's not good for him at all. That's really heartbreaking.
Hopefully it's not too bad. It's end plate damage again. He's missing his left end plate. Can he drive? Is he alright to drive in, or is it too much to cope with?
We'll see. See if he pits. Ferg and
Sparkles.
Fraser.
And he's pitting.
Young shot going for an overtake maybe. It doesn't quite happen for him.
And Ferg gets it into P3.
Fraser Fisher maybe going to have a go back at him in the next corner that he can. Wait for the DRS
so
maybe.
Unlucky for Jamie though.
Yeah. He's going to have to really push to catch up in time for their pit stops. Right, Young Shot's chasing Fraser now, maybe trying to get into the top 4. Be really interesting to see.
Let's see what he can do round Zandvoort in clean air by himself back in P11.
Yeah.
Pushing to the max, trying to get his car all the way back up into P10 into the points. While his teammate leads the race.
Yeah, his teammate leads from
positions in front of him.
Yeah, his teammate leads from Verify. And then Furk into 3rd, Fraser 4th, Young Shots in 5th, Zelda in 6th. Stra having a better race this time round. 7th position for him. Really good to see. Final Flame in 8th, Swifty in 9th, Resolute in 10th. Sector 2 yellows. Who is that?
It's Jamie again.
As the pressure got to him today. I hope not, but I couldn't be honest. You feel I think I've given Final Flame the commentator's curse just before we went live. I said that I thought he would win today, but I might have just given him the curse. Really good racing though, not another.
If you're listening to this stream, Jamie, yeah, don't let the nerves get to you. Yeah, it's only a race.
Exactly. He's got a big gap of points. For him to come out of this race now, today, unfortunately, I don't think it would be the end of the world for him. He's got a big gap. Young Shot's going to probably go for an overtake, maybe. Coming soon. He's getting side by side with Fraser Fishy. Can he stick an overtake? They're going side by side. Fraser Fishy doing some defending. DRS enabled for both cars. Wheel to wheel. Fraser Fishy defends well.
Jamie pushing his car to the max as he's sliding around these turns.
Oh, mate. Right, are we going into last few corners of this lap. Young Shots, I can imagine, will be trying to make an overtake on Fraser Fishy. As he opens the DRS.
I've never seen before in my
life. DRS probably activated. An overtake made. Can he hold it though? No, Fraser Fishy's going to come back at him. Wheel to wheel racing. Very, very good. Very clean.
Mama Zelda, Young Shots and Fraser Fishy, all they're just packed up.
Swifty and Stra side by side. Oh, bit of contact there maybe. But luckily for Swifty, he did not take Stra out as they tapped rear tyre to front tyre. Young Shot trying to maybe close that gap just a bit more to Fraser Fishy. Maybe waiting for the next DRS home to get a good overtake going. Jamie sets the fastest lap of the race. That's good to see.
And as Resolute Rally is literally almost bumping the back of Swifty's car while going around turn 8. Now coming around into turn 10, will he be able to make any time on Swifty? As he gets DRS, there's a 2-car DRS train going into turn 11. Oh, and they made contact.
Is that the one that? Oh wait, who's that?
And there's more.
Mama Zelda spins. Verify not quite got the pace to make an overtake on Sparkles for the race lead now, but Young Shot's making an overtake on Fraser Fishy.
Left end plate damage again. We've seen this already with Jamie.
And Young Shot pushing Fraser Fishy into the barriers. Could that be looked at by FIA? I couldn't know. That was very close. And
Mama Zelda is in the pits as Jamie is coming around into the banking of the last turns. And will he be able to get round past Mama Zelda before the
Oh, and there's contact. Resolute Rally might have just lost. I think he's just lost his part of his front wing there to Stra. Definitely saw something fly off there.
Yeah, he's lost his right end flap.
Swifty making an overtake on Resolute Rally.
Jamie's made it up into P10 as Mama Zelda has pit. So there's a big gap between 10th and P9. Sparkles is still in front of the race, leading for 6 laps. Well, not 6 laps because Jamie spun. I think it was lap 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But Sparkles is now in the lead, so only the Carlins have led this whole feature race, and we'll just have to see what goes on. As Verify's the other championship contender for Jamie is slowly making up pace with Sparkles.
Yeah. Verify having a good race so far, I think. Very clean and consistent driving from him. I'll be interested to see where he finishes this. I'm also interested to see their tyre options. Jamie, fastest lap again on the mediums. Maybe he's pushing to go until like the last few laps of this race.
If he wants to push, then he doesn't want to push the car all this much, because then his tyre's going to wear out.
Yeah, maybe. So that's a good point. So I don't know what his tactic quite is.
Is it catch up and pit when the others do, or keep going?
I think he might push an extra few laps. I think he might push an extra few.
Oh no!
Oh, Verify out of the race! He spun it!
Spinning into the banking!
That is unfortunate. That will probably be a safety car.
Something that was not expected. I was on board with him while that happened. Just swerved, lost control of the car. Not very good for him.
It's unfortunate.
Feel bad.
Very unfortunate. Safety car. Jamie's been gifted something now. And Swifty as well. He was in the pits.
Been double gifted.
Swifty was in the pits just as that safety car got called.
Double gifted.
He's been. That's amazing for Swifty right now.
This is amazing for Jamie and Swifty since.
Jamie, I think you're making some noise, getting the crowd going, you know. So we're going to have the grid all back together again for another time this race.
The whole championship is leading up to you, Jamie.
No, because Verify managed to get points, and so did Young Shot's last race.
What I'm trying to say is leading up to.
Yeah, it's all coming together for him. This will be an interesting race. So we'll have a few laps after this.
This is something. This is very much something for.
Yeah. Safety car in this lap. That's been out for about one lap. Ferk and Sparkles pitting. I even think they expected this. Young Shots leads the race now.
Loads of them pitting, and Trickster is in P2.
Resolute Rally speeding in the pit lane. 5-second time penalty for him. Jamie, that hasn't worked at all for him. They've brought out for a lap.
So unlucky.
It's unlucky for a lot of the drivers. Stra into second position now. Young Shots, all he has to do is stay calm and composed, and he could have a very good race ahead of him. Jamie may be able to make up some time. Yes, he has. I think he might just get an overtake there. He's now 7 seconds off of Fraser Fishy. Hopefully, I think his aim now will probably be about the top 5. Because I don't think he'll need to pit for a little bit more. He's on mediums.
I don't think he'll have to pit at all.
No, he's gonna have to pit, I reckon. I mean, his tyres are 5 laps old compared to a lot of the grid's new fresh mediums.
Yeah, but if you're taking it statistically, every other car is going to be pushing their car to the max, and Jamie's going to be sat there behind them and not going to be doing much except for just driving in clean air.
Young Shot's in the pits now. Stra stays out, so he will move up into first place. Sparkles might maybe just be able to catch up now. Yes, he does.
Sparkles has got P2, and Ferk as well.
Into third position. Final Flame maybe catching up. going to be very close. No, it's not actually. He's quite far off. Grid all coming together now. Jamie making a lot of time on Fraser Fishy. About 1.6 seconds he's made. Good bit of racing from Jamie. Resolute Rally, another time penalty. He's in the pits now though. Fraser Fishy, the only one within some, like, able to get into someone's DRS zone at the minute. Everyone else spaced out quite a lot. Jamie 5 seconds behind Fraser Fishy. Fraser Fishy may be going to look for an overtake on his teammate. I think they're teammates.
Oh, and he's slipped it through, just barely keeping the car as the car snapped.
So I think we will. Stroll hasn't pitted yet. That is surprising that his tyre is now 10 laps old. Fraser Fishy he's gonna be going for an overtake down the main straight, I'm pretty sure. It will be interesting. As they're both pitting. Oh, what's going on there? A bit of mind games from the two drivers. He hasn't got DRS. Jamie, fastest lap of the race. He will be making a lot of time now. Seeing Swifty and
Fraser Fishy and Swifty are going too wide down into turn 2 and 3, 4.
No, we don't. I can't keep count. He's made the move stick, Fraser Fishy. But Jamie's now got a lot of time given to him through that battle.
Down a lot.
Yeah. I think how many people have pitted? Who else needs to pit? Stroll needs to. Jamie will probably need to again, but apart from that, no. I think the whole grid's fine. It should only be a one-stop race. As Swifty maybe looking for an overtake down the inside. I think Rally's out. And Rally's out.
Absolute
and Stroll
bonkers.
into the pits.
This race is absolute bonkers.
It is. Virtual safety comes out. Jamie maybe got the time to catch up. Seen as virtual safety car.
Safety.
Can you?
What is this? Sorry, I just had to screenshot that since Final Flames car is what? So Jamie is up into P6 right now.
Good for him. He's overtaken, but he's got both of his rivals on this now. He's overtaken both of his rivals. Yes, why is the safety car out for a virtual safety car? What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it.
It's just going for a little drive, I think. Oh, Final Flame's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car.
Not very good for him, but
Fraser Fishy and Swifty having a battle again.
Resolute Rally has left the session.
Was he racing still?
No, he crashed. He was the last one to crash, remember?
Oh, yeah. Mama Zelda, maybe going for an overtake on Final Flame. Actually, wait, but she could sit back, actually, because he's got to pit. He's got to go through drive-through anyway. DRS is enabled, though.
He wants to defend his position so he can make a bit of time off of last place. But
Fraser Fishy maybe going for an overtake on Swifty again for another time in this race where they're battling. Going down the inside.
Raw pace going through Fraser Fishy's car.
Switch back maybe
it's
from Swifty. They're going side by side yet again. Mama Zelda make an overtake on Final Flame. Very well done. Going side by side as well. Young shots onto the gravel and he spun it.
Who spun?
And he's into and he's at the wall. Young shots. Like like turn 2, he spun and he's lost his whole front wing. And he's out.
Oh, and he's crashed.
Sector 1, that's got to be a safety car. It's
both
right
of Jamie's
in the
rivals are out.
Yeah. It's not at all.
So that means that Jamie has such a big advantage for this race.
Final Flame has spun. Everyone's spinning now. Swifty and Fraser Fishy going at it again.
Sector 2, what's going on? Oh, it's Mama Zelda, he spun.
Again. Wait, no, not again. He's Final Flame overtaking him again, but he has got a drive through, so he needs to pit. He needs to go and do that. Ferk chasing down Sparkles now.
Do it this lap. You'll do it this lap since he's gained a gap on Mama Zelda now.
No, only a 5-second gap though. That's not a lot. Swifty and Fraser having a battle side by side. It's really good racing here from all the drivers. It's really good to see. M Ferk now.
Jamie is slowly catching up.
Yes, he is. Oh, he's within DRS now. Swifty. M Ferk going to be probably going for an overtake down the main straight on Sparkles for the race lead. This will be interesting as we're going through the final few corners, I think, before we get to the last. Yeah,
well,
we're going for the final few corners.
Be able to keep this race. I mean, not this lap, this race.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It will be interesting for Jamie as well, since he is in the DRS train. Right, Ferk now chasing. Why is the safety car
over
out
to the
again?
right, Sparkles.
The safety car's there.
Oh, Ferk and Figgy has kept it.
But and Sparkles has been spun.
Since the safety car.
The safety car getting in the way there. Jamie, another fastest lap of the race. Jamie, an overtake on Swifty. Oh, Swifty with a switch back and a half. Can Jamie stick a move maybe? Not quite, he will stay behind him. But maybe, just maybe, able to make an overtake. Nearly got damage there, just avoiding contact.
Oh.
Bit of a...
And he almost sent into the barrier again.
Yeah, nearly just lost control of his car there. Swifty now going to be going for another overtake on Fraser Fishy. Jamie could get on the podium. Safety car's just going for laps at this point. He's going for laps.
Holding up time so Jamie can't get past. Not fair on
any of the racers at all, to be fair. Not fair on Sparkles. The race lead was basically gifted to Ferk. But I guess it is what it is at the end of the day, unfortunately. Jamie's got a lot of time. Fraser Fishy, an overtake on Stra for third position, maybe. He's done it. Stra will have to now push to get another overtake.
Now.
Yeah, the battle
and Jamie's slowly catching up.
Jamie will have DRS down the main straight. Don't know how much it will do for him.
They're all going to the inside of the racing track.
It will be too wide into the first corner.
Fraser Fishy, and Fraser Fishy goes in the inside, sends it.
Fraser Fishy has made it.
And Shugstra has lost 2 positions round the pit straight and round into these bankings.
So now it is going to be Jamie right behind Stra.
Not good for him.
This is racing at its best in F2 for Formula V. Jamie right behind Stra, chasing him through every corner, forcing him to push as hard as he can.
Just hope we don't see a spin like we almost saw there.
Yes. It's good racing though, very good racing. Jamie will keep pushing to try and get as many points as he can to try and secure a bigger gap than what he already has in the Constructors' Championship.
This is a very intense
I've got that wrong.
Couple
Constructors
laps.
the team one, isn't it?
Yeah, Drivers' Championships.
Yeah, Drivers' Championship, there we go. Thank you. But it will be close. Jamie
will Jamie
will be
able to make the move on Shugstra right here?
He'll be chasing him down the pit straight.
He's going for the slipstream and the DRS.
It's all DRS. Everyone's got DRS. He's broken. He's late on the brakes. He's barely avoided the gravel there. He's back behind Shookstraw, but they're going side by side.
Holding him off.
It's very good racing here from both drivers. Jamie going down the inside. He's now in front, not by a lot. They're going wheel to wheel. Shookstraw, from his perspective, might have just lost this position. He's got to be careful. He's got to be very careful there. He's lost the position. Very good racing though. Very clean racing as well. Jamie may be able to make overtakes.
You just saw around after the long turn of turn 1, you just saw Jamie just nudging him to try and get him back on track because he was holding him off track a bit too much. And he didn't want to back off.
Jamie's very determined, I think, to get as many points as he can since both his rivals are now out.
All Jamie needs to do is catch up to Swifty and Fraser to get this last lap P3.
It's doable, very doable for him. It's very doable. He just needs to. I think it's going to depend on mistakes and not making many of them. I think if these two up ahead have any kind of incidents, it's finished.
Just a big battle, where they're just like side by side. He'll be able to zoom past.
If they go side by side at all, it could be. Jamie's got 2 laps to do it. And Swifty slowing down a lot there. Jamie gaining a lot of time to him. Jamie gaining a lot of time here. Just under. He's within 5 tenths, 4 tenths now. 3.5 tenths behind. This is racing and very nervy for these 3. Fraser's now caught up to Sparkles. This is going to be a race now. This could be it for second place as well.
Jamie's making it up into the back of Swifty Racer. Will he be able to make it into P4? The safety car is there.
So that slowed down Swifty a lot. It got right in his way. Jamie will be able to maybe make an overtake on him depending on how fast he can get through this sector. Right, DRS will be enabled.
Both of them in the DRS.
Jamie making a lot of time, getting close. Late on the braking, was there contact there?
Is there any damage on Jamie's car?
I don't know, but he doesn't care. He's pushing as hard as he can. Fraser Fishy now going for Sparkles. Jamie into 4th position. Battle. He's nearly lost it there. He's managed to recover it.
Swifty's held it, and they're
Jamie
going again.
Very close to him. Got to be careful on the braking here. Fraser Fishy. He spun it. He's out. He's out. No! Jamie might have to cede that position. He's just overtaken Swifty under yellows. He hasn't got to give it back. He's into the podium places.
Will Sparkles give him the place?
I don't know. A bit of teamwork there, maybe. I don't know, but it's going to be
for the championship, or will it not?
It is going to be a close race down to the line. Very good exit from the corner. He's giving him the position. This is teamwork at its best. Swifty's now got damage. Sparkles is holding him off. Swifty. Jamie is into 2nd place on the podium.
From the grid in lap 4.
Yes, from a crash.
What an amazing
very early
race,
on
man.
To 2nd place. An amazing race from all the drivers. Fantastic, honestly. It's such a shame to see Fraser Fishy out in the last lap. He had such a good race. Swifty, very unfortunate there for Sparkles to do what he did and give position and defend.
Yeah, for a 16-second gap.
So that's 16 seconds. Very fortunate for the Sparkles crash with the safety car, but that is Ferk to win. Jamie to come in 2nd place. Swifty with driver of the day. Well played to him. Very good race all round.
What's your thoughts on driver of the day today?
Very well deserved, I think. He definitely raced well. I can't say he wasn't good at all. He was fantastic, really. But
I feel like he held him up, Jamie, a lot, and just on the last lap, just went a bit too wide into that turn 8 and just had to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and that safety car, the safety car definitely was a bit concerning. But it was a very good race all round. But that brings an end to today's stream. Tomorrow we're back for Division 1 Zandvoort. But until then, I guess we'll see you around.